Right, I've hit the live button, so I should be going live any second. Should be going live any second. Well, hey! Greetings, YouTube. Yellow Belly here. How's it going? Hopefully my guests can still hear me.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, let's have a look. One skip frame already. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Now then, I've closed down that. I'll be... Basically, what's happening, guys, is I'm streaming a bit early today. So there's a lot to get through on the letter M. I'm dreading the letter S. And it's going to be a way to give Mikey Smith a chance to start at 9 o'clock. So I'm expecting people to start popping in later. Hello, Johnny boy. How's it going, matey? Good to see you, buddy. So you're our first guest. That's marvellous. So what I have for you is yet another guest. And my guest is the lovely Andrea.
Hi.
So Andrea's saying hi now. Andrea's my guest streamer. We went through a few of the games and she really did well. She did her homework, played a few of the games that she could get working, and to give her own opinion on them, which is absolutely marvellous. So it's going to be a bit of fun. There you go. Hello, Andrea from Johnny B.
Hello, Johnny.
Yeah. So it's just Johnny at the moment, so others will start turning up as soon as they realise. Johnny B, if you do us a favour, get into Discord and say, "Oi, you lot, get in here." That'd be appreciated. So, Andrea, how are you doing, my love?
I'm well, how's you?
I'm pretty good. I'm all better for seeing you, my dear.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. It's, have you ever thought of streaming yourself, you know?
Nope.
No, not your thing, really?
I wouldn't know where to start with.
Oh, I think you'd make you need to do maybe a Just Fans page or something.
This is about as brave as I get. So it is.
Oh, we've got some more people turning up. There we go. We've got the awesome Clanny. Hello, Clanny.
Hi, Clans.
And we've got the ever beautiful Sam M.
Hey, Sam.
There we go. There we go. So yeah, good to see you, Ian. And I need to get you on here, Clanny. Definitely, we need to get you on here. Definitely. So I like a fag, and let me control that. And everybody salute the bug. Field Marshal Novabog in the house. Good to see you, sir. And as you can see, sir, I've got the lovely, there we go, Andrea with me. There we go. So, and there's Rachel, the lovely Rachel, who was last week's guest.
Hi, Rachel.
Rachel's I'm still waiting on Rachel's video, some more videos off Rachel. Definitely. Wait, hey, special guest again. I know. Well, you know me. I like to have some eye candy on my channel. I drew last week. I've got Andrea this week, and hopefully, all being well, I shall have Anna next week.
Chris is doing really well, Swayze.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, our Rachel's lovely. Yeah, she's Doing well. So, what I shall do is I'll start loading and put up the first game. Bum, 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 bum. Now then. So, drive 8, insert this. Bum, 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 bum. Now, there's 2 games here. There's the first one and the sequel. And it's called Mad Mix.
Yep.
So, nice loading screen.
Brilliant name, so does Novabot.
So, I want joystick. And I press 0 to start. Here we go. Phase 1. So it's a Pac-Man type game. Ooh, bit slow, especially for mode 0. What did you make of this one, Andrea?
I didn't mind it, but like you say, the controls are actually quite slow on it. They don't respond as quick as you want them to. But unlike Pac-Man, there's a lot more features with this, so there is. Couldn't make head nor tail what I was supposed to be doing later on in the second level. Is there's you click on one of the wee squares and you turn into like a or some sort of creature anyway, and I couldn't work out what you were supposed to be doing with it.
So you still got the red pills, well, the pills that so you can eat ghosts, I assume. Yeah, it does have more features than the original. And obviously it's a bigger layout. It's not bad. Is it a hidden gem though? I don't think so myself, because I think it's too slow. The idea's right, but if you think about it, Pac-Mania already did it.
No, it is. It's just that wee bit too slow, so it is.
What was that, Nova? Take the red pill. Yes, sound advice for all. Indeed, Nova. I'm with you on that, mate. Oh, that's marvellous. Yeah. Graphics, okay, but slow. Controls, yeah. So.
No, if it was a wee bit more responsive, it would be a lot better, so it would.
Yes, I agree with that. I just have this feeling that I need to speed up the emulator to make it playable. It just doesn't. It's very slow scrolling, and for modes on such a small screen, that's pretty bad. Because they've made the screen very small. Yeah.
It is playable. It's just it would get tedious, I think, after a while. A lot of the time, you're easy to get it to do exactly what you're wanting it to do.
Yeah, not my cup of tea. I'll be honest. What would you give it out of 10, there, Andrea?
Probably about a 6.
Probably a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I'd go a bit lower and say 5. Oh, I've dropped my mouse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see if the sequel is any better. Oh, I tell you what I didn't do. Now, is he in the chat? Not yet. What I think I should do, really, is I think I should ask our other guest their opinion. What did you think of that one, GP? I agree. Good point there, sir. Very good point. Nice to have GP's input on some of these games. So let's move on. So let's see if the sequel is any better. Dum, bum, bum, bum.
One of the games that wouldn't work for me, so I didn't get the sequel.
You didn't get to play the sequel. Well,
Crashing. I had a couple of different discs for it, and no matter what I loaded up, so.
let's have a look at this one. The chat seems to have liked GP's input there. So, again, it's a Pac-Mania, but it's isometric.
That's as far as I got, then it crashed.
Ooh. Well, with it being an isometric game, they've not really done the controls right for me. I would have preferred it if they had it where you could spin left and right and then go forward. Oh, I just got hammered. Right. Oh, I can jump. Oh, I didn't know that. Look at that, you can jump. That's a different mechanic. Which is my up button? That's that button. So that's my down button. See if I can jump that. No. I can only go so far. Nice animations on it. It's roughly the same speed as the other one, and it's isometric, which is good. Oh, I've just gone straight into the gun. Yeah, it looks a lot better, this one.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, yeah. This one is, again, a bit like Pac-Mania. I get a feeling I have to move the controls, so if I angle my control pad, it's a little bit easier. Yeah. Oh, there's a little man there. I don't know what he was for. Yeah, definitely a lot better. Definitely worth a go, guys.
Do the controls work a bit more responsive? Or?
Yeah, it is actually. I'm actually holding my pad. I've got a Mega Drive pad plugged in, and it's if you actually hold it at the angles that it works. I can get him like that. You say, hey, yeah, a lot better, very improved. What was that? No, what was that? The guys are saying in the chat about Pac-Mania.
Looks better than the real port.
Oh.
Which apparently.
Sorry. Sorry, I keep forgetting every time I agree. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Every time I say something, it cuts out Andrea's microphone. So I apologise, guys. I'll have to try and find a setting for that. No, I much prefer this one, definitely. Much prefer it. Yeah. I would give this one a higher score than the other one, obviously. You gave the last one 6, I gave it a 5. I would give this one a 7.
Certainly, it looks a lot better.
Yeah. We'll have to get you on WinApe on your computer and
yep.
Then you can try some of these. But yes, it's much better game. 7 out of 10 there from Clanny. Yeah, I love Pac-Man on his Amstrad. The slowest never bothered me then. We didn't know any better, did we? Let's be honest, Clanny. Yeah, I like this one, I do. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. And I'm very tempted to go up one. But no, I'll say 7 out of 10. Beautiful graphics. And very different as well. So yeah, that's a definite 7 out of 10. Hidden Gem, not quite. But no, I like that one. Andrea, I think that's one you should definitely try.
Yes, as soon as I get the chance, I will.
Yes. I wonder what GP has to say about that. GP, what did you think of that game? Oh, that's very interesting, mate. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that, buddy. Now then, it's not hidden, but it is a hell of a gem, this game.
Yep.
This automatically, in my books, is hidden gem material. And Andrea, you've actually played this. Give me your thoughts on it.
I really, really liked it, and so did I. Sat and played away at it for a good half hour or more. Bearing in mind I was rushing through all the games, and this one I put it on, it was sort of the rest of the day. But it really is good. The music in it, the gameplay is really smooth. It's definitely, I would, if you haven't played it, play it.
There we go. GP agrees as well. There we go. Yeah, it's not hidden, but God, it is a gem. I like this game. I love this game. It's definitely one that when I saw it for the first time and played it for the first time, I was very impressed. If people in the chat have never played it, why? What is wrong with you? It's an awesome game, and I'll just go quickly through it, and because it is sort of known. So, fire to start. So here we go. You're this little character here, this young lady, and you can, what you have to do is shoot and hit people. And they become potions, various coloured potions. So, missed that one. There we go. And yeah, it's a really interesting game. It's simple to get to grips with, he says, as he gets stuck. There we go. As soon as you get your potions, a little door appears, and up you go. Very reminds me of... Oh, John, liking this one already, says Johnny B. Have you not tried this one, Johnny? Oh, I made a mistake then. So, you bugger, he keeps jumping different levels, so you got to chase him down. There we go. No, mate, not seen it before. Well, there you go. As soon as I saw this one, I thought, yeah. I think either Nova or... I think, did Nova have it on? Or maybe Zypho was playing it? Oh, that was a cheap death. It is Bubble Bobble. Yeah, it's very Bubble Bobble. I think it's better than Bubble Bobble. Just because it hasn't got that annoying tune. Oh, I need to go that way.
It just has really, really smooth gameplay, sort of.
Yeah, Novabug's had this on the stream a couple of times. Absolute awesome game. And it looks even better on a real CPC with a CRT. Now then. Oh, and game over. There we go. Yeah, Rachel says that's where she's seen it before. What an absolute awesome game. Definitely a hidden gem. It must be hidden because Johnny B never heard of it, so yes, it is hidden. And it's my hidden gem so far. And Andrea, is it a hidden gem for you?
Definitely, yep. Definitely it gets 9 out of 10, so it does for me, definitely.
Excellent. A 9 out of 10. What, guys in the chat, what do we reckon out of 10? Give me your scores. I'll just check the GP, see if it's his hidden gem. It's his hidden gem as well. There we go. $8.5 off Clansman.
9 out of 10 for Johnny.
9 here. Yeah. Not played it, so I'll give it an 8. Rachel, if you were to do a review, it's a gem, not so much hidden, 8 out of 10. I'm going along the 8 out of 10, or 8.5 with Clanny. I'm with Clanny on that. 8.5. And I wonder what GP has to say out of 10. What score are you going to give it, GP? Okay, he gives it an 8 out of 10 as well. There we go. So, shall we move on? Next game. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Stupid me. So, next game is called Magical Drop. Nice loading screen. It's a 2007 game. Here we go. Oh, we definitely want it in English. There we go. So, player 1 is Joys, that's fine. Redefine gears. 1 player, 2 player. Difficulties is normal. Let's change that to easy because I am crap. And nice little tune. And here we go. So, what do we have here? It's a collectible bubble and then fire game. Let's have a look. Yep. Can't collect that, but can I what? No. What did you think of this one?
Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like this one. I don't know, I just couldn't get a feel for it.
Fair enough.
It was slow, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, it's like Buster Move, but you have to pick up each individual one.
I don't know, I just couldn't get a feel for it at all.
Yeah.
It was a bit something.
It's nice. It's it's like Buster Move. I actually prefer Buster Move. I was playing. Gosh. The idea's there. I should imagine it's actually better in 2-player. To be honest. Yeah, definitely more of 2-player.
At least with Buster Move, you have the ball there to shoot with already. You don't have to pick it up and then move it to shoot it at what you're hit. It doesn't flow or something.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with you on that. Yeah, it does get a bit annoying. Yeah. Yeah, so, what was that Clanny says? It looks a bit half-arsed. I think it's one of them games that maybe you should just try it for yourself and decide for yourself, because I should imagine it's okay as a 2-player, but no, it's a nice game. Interesting concept, but whoa, decent graphics. But it is a bit half-assed, as Clanny says. I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10 on that one.
I'd give it a 5.
5. Because I certainly preferred it to the. Yeah, there you go. Novabug says, remember that phrase, all graphics and no gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay is certainly lacking. I think if they had a bigger screen and put a bit more thought, yeah. Clanny's giving it a 59%.
If it was a wee bit, a bit smoother, I don't know. It doesn't flow.
No, it doesn't flow, and it doesn't flow for me. Let's see what GP has to say about it. Well, that's short and sweet. He didn't like that one at all, did he?
Definitely not.
Not to worry. I agree, GP. So, let's... we're doing great for time, actually. So, Claddy says, I'll stick with Mega Drive columns, thanks. So, I'll have a little break from gaming and a quick Q&A with our Andrea. Andrea, how did you get involved with us, Motley Lot?
I came across the streams accidentally. So did I. Was Googling or YouTube searching one day for just old games that I used to have, no any video play of them on YouTube, and came across Gaming Mill. And it was after coming across Gaming Mill, I then came across, I think it was Novabug's stream and then Zypho's, just started watching from there. I probably watched for about 6 months or more before I actually said hello to anybody.
And
never doing this.
Well, yeah, and now you're a valued member of the community. It's everybody feels lost when we don't see you in the chats, and that's the one thing I do enjoy about both Nova streams and obviously Zypho streams as well, is the community.
Definitely.
Yeah, the community makes it, definitely.
Yeah, to go into a community like that seems, when you read the chat outsider, to be so close knit, and then to finally build up the nerve to actually say hi, and you don't know what reaction you're going to get, but everyone's been absolutely lovely. So there's been nobody that have come across there that has made me go, oh, I don't like this. Definitely, brilliant community.
Yeah, I mean, we communities that we're different personalities, different personalities, different opinions, maybe different politics and stuff, but we all come together under the guise of the Amstrad, which is lovely. Even non-Amstrad owners are joining in now, which is great to see. And I love seeing OSG come in because he's a big Commodore fanboy, but secretly he loves the Amstrad. I know he does.
And 50s music, if he's watching.
Well, yeah, it's a brilliant community, and everybody's. Rachel says, "I love my weekend gaming streams." Yeah, it's great. It really is, and it's lovely to have such a lovely community of friends. I've said it before. If you look at maybe the Spectrum, there we go. Johnny B is a non-Amstrad owner. So, Johnny B, what was your machine? Let's see if he's there is a delay, so we'll see what he says. Well, speaking of other machines, while we're waiting for Johnny, did you have access? He was a Specky boy. There you go. Did you have access to Spectrums?
No.
No, Commodores?
No, I only had the Amstrad, and then I moved from the Amstrad to the Mega Drive. So then on the PlayStations from that. So no, I've never actually sat beside Spectrum or a Commodore or an Amiga, any of them.
All right. So did you have any friends with them?
My cousin, he had an Atari, I think, but I never actually got playing it.
Oh, that's a bit wrong, isn't it?
Or in my Amstrad, and he played his own, so...
There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Should we have a look at the next game? Oh,
yep.
Hang on. There we go.
The C64 community is indeed jealous of the CPC one. Many have left. It's only a matter of time before I'm here alone.
Thank you so much for the Dono C64 reviews. And yes, you really, really, really need to definitely join in on the Amstrad community so you're not on your own. Thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that very much. So let's have a look at the next game. Dum, bum, bum. Yeah, I wasn't keen on that one, so let's move along. So that one was Magical Drop. Mariano the Dragon in Capes something. Again, what I usually do is I go through my collection, Capers in Cityland, and just have a look at games I've never heard of. And this is one of them. Now, it is by the awesome Mojang Twins, who I did the excellent Chayman, and they also did the Nanako series, which is a personal favourite. So here we go. We got a lovely little dragon friend. Let's have a look. Mariano, the dragon in Capers in Cityland. So it's by ESP. There we go. So I assume, can I just start it? Oh, there we go. Nope. That's good. Keyboard, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, keyboard. What did you make of this one?
I liked the graphics in this, and it played well, but I couldn't figure out what the actual aim of the game was, what I'm supposed to be doing, what if it was keys or something I was supposed to be collecting, or what. But it plays really well. Again, it's one of the things.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, Rachel likes the look of this, she says. Oh, that doesn't help. Well, you've got, by the looks of it, a health bar type thing going on. Can't fire or anything. Oh, there's a star. Let's see if I can collect that. Oh, there we go. I've collected a star. So, yeah, it's some sort of collectathon. By the looks of it, I've collected a star. I don't know what a star does, but I've got one. I think this is an interesting game.
It does play really well. It's a lot better than last one anyway.
Yes, certainly is. Certainly is. Certainly. So, I'm collecting stars. I don't know what for. I wish he could breathe fire. That would be brilliant. Oh, what am I? There we go. Yeah, it's definitely like some sort of collecting game. I'd like to know what's going on down at the bottom of the screen. You've got your stars, you've got some sort of box, maybe tools, I'm not sure. And then you've got other things. Yes, I'd certainly like to see what that's like. I like this one. Playability, like you said, is really good. It's really, I'm just playing this with the keys, and it's easy. That's the one thing I love about the Mojang Twins. They know how to do a jump mechanic. I'm going to call this a hidden gem. Defo. I'm going to call this a hidden gem.
I definitely liked it, but I would like to have had a wee bit more as to what the actual aim of the game is, what you're meant to really be doing in it. Like you said, if you could see them things jumping about, if you could shoot them, it would be brilliant.
Yeah. It's, I really... Sorry, say again. I
just saying, because obviously every time you hit one of them, you lose a heart. If you lose all your hearts, you lose your life. So you've no way to defend yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I tried downloading the instructions from this from ESP's, from CPC Power. Unfortunately, it was all in Spanish, and I don't understand Spanish one bit. I'll have to see if there's a translation somewhere or a way of translating it. If anybody knows in the chat, please let us know. Or if anybody who watches this on playback can speak Spanish and can get the instructions and let us know, that'd be absolutely awesome. Yeah, I'd certainly like to get into this. I'm calling it Hidden Gem just for the playability. We've just seen that the playability affects the game.
Definitely.
And it looks the part. It's nice graphics. Yeah, I'm calling this a hidden gem. You have to excuse the little bleeps, guys, of Discord. I've got to leave Discord open so I can have Andrea on, and I haven't figured out how you mute notifications yet. So yeah, definitely to me, this is a hidden gem. What do you think, GP? Well, strongly opinionated there. I do partially agree with you, matey. I think you need to play it though to really get the feel for it. So Rachel in the chat, she likes the look of it, and Clanny says yeah. Clanny agrees with GP there, so that's nice. That's nice. I know GP is on Discord at the moment. Also, so hello, John Gage. Good to see you, sir. Lovely to have you here. We have the lovely, there we go, Andrea here with me, and yeah, GP does know his stuff, doesn't he? So yeah, definitely a hidden gem. Like this game. I'd like to see somebody do a long play of it. Hint, hint, Novabug. Hint, hint, Zypho. Hint, hint, Rachel. Somebody who knows what they're doing. And again, a translation would be awesome of the instructions. So, let's move on. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's insert a disk image. Next game. Right, next one is called Maisie. It's a Zeppelin game. And, oh, interestingly ugly loading screen there. Is that supposed to be a female in a... Oh, I don't know what she's wearing. Not a lot by the looks of it, but I'm sorry. I don't usually... I have low standards, but I wouldn't touch that. What did you make of this?
That was one of the ones that crashed. I never actually got playing this. I was getting as far as that loading screen. Died every time.
Right, Maisie is a Arkanoid type game. So there's your bats at the bottom. And you've got obstacles and all sorts. So, as you can see, which it's not what I expected, to be honest. So yeah, it's like an Arkanoid. Oh, I'm rubbish at this. Certainly interesting. Nice idea. So every time you kill something... Oh, I buggered that up. Very interesting concept. Very.
Are the controls good on this one?
Yeah, there's no lag or anything like that. I mean, it's literally left and right, isn't it? So you can't get much easier for controls really than left and right.
Things on that.
And it's certainly quick enough to respond. It's more me that doesn't respond. Yeah, I'm not sure on the collision detection there. Not sure on that. Rachel thinks there's too much going on in this game for her. I agree. I don't understand what this little bit's about. Oh, the various screens are this. Oh, he played it on Friday, did he? I did apologise to Zyph. Oh God, what happened there? I did apologise to Zypho because I did fall asleep. I got in from work and put him on, and I think I got halfway through this stream, and then unfortunately sleep got the better of me. It's wow, yeah. There's a lot going on. It's very busy, and there's a lot of things to distract you. And again, the collision detection on the left-hand side of the bat doesn't seem right. But I like it. I think it's another 6. I think it's another 6 out of 10, this. What do you think?
I'll have to go with you on that one without actually being able to play it. So 6 out of 10 it is.
Yeah.
It looks, the graphics are good.
Yeah, there is a lot going on, and it does get. Rachel said it does get confusing. Wow, as you can see, I don't even know which was that wasn't my ball then, was it? That was something else. Very interesting concept. Yeah, definitely a strong 6. A strong 6. If it had, oh, Clanny's calling it as a 7. So Clanny's giving it a 7. I think this would make a good video for you. John Gage says 6 out of 10, maybe a 7. Johnny B is saying a 5. Starlight, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. I've got one of your mates here. Shall we see what he has to say about it? So, GP, what do you think of this game? Yeah, he agrees with me. A 6 out of 10. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, interesting game. Worth investigating yourselves. Have a go. I think this would make a good review by somebody. La, 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 la.
Wonder how many levels it has.
It looks like quite a few. If you look at there, the actual 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it a 4x10? Is it 40? Maybe 40 there. So yeah, certainly interesting. Let's move on to the next game called Megabucks. Let's have a look. Professor Maximilian Brain Box the Third has left you part of his huge billion-dollar fortune. To get it, you must obey his will within 24 hours or you'll get nothing. Wow.
Again, unfortunately, this was one that wouldn't work for me either.
Oh, it's quite it's very Spectrum-like game, so I don't understand why Caprice wouldn't play it. I think we have to definitely have to update your emulator, my dear. Now, can I do joystick? What's going on here? What's going on with this? Oh, let's do the old QA, OP, no, ZX. Oh, ZX. I'm just trying to find the keys. Oh, there we go. Was that K? Right, so I hit that. Enter, maybe. Well, hopefully I've got. Yes, I've got joystick now. There we go. So. All right, now Rachel says she's played this one. What did you think of it, Rachel? There we go. So, it's... Oh, I get you. You can pick things up. Right. Rachel didn't get far in this one. Okay. So, I've picked up a crystal. Can we go this way? Very specky graphics. Ooh, what's that? And I have some notes. Can I read the notes? Oh, okay. Apparently will become clear. Well, now we've got a tape deck here by the looks of it. John Gage had this. Rachel quite enjoyed it, but said it was a bit clunky. Okay, I've got a tape recorder. Yeah, it's a collectathon. By the looks of it, you collect things and then I assume you have to do something. Very Spectrum graphics. I know I've got a wreath apparently. Yeah, I think you need to know what to do on it, to be honest with you. Johnny B says it looks nice, but sorry, getting that. And in terms of the inventory system, yeah, it's got an inventory system which is pretty cool. I just don't know what to do with it. Interesting game. One, you'd have to sit down with the instructions and they'd have some sort of way of telling you what on earth you're supposed to be doing rather than collecting things. I mean, I assume, I don't know, that you could interact with things, can you? Oh, an alarm sounds and a deadly gas is released. Oh dear. And I failed. There you go. Yeah, it's a 5 for me, I'm afraid. It may go up to a 6 if I had the instructions. I wonder what Mr. Thong thinks of this, because he's just called me Mr. Thong, and he wants to join in. So, Mr. Thong, what do you think of this game? Well, there you go. He also agrees with me. Andrew, he looks very... do you think he's related to GP, Mr. Thong?
Definite resemblance.
Yeah, I can see the family resemblance. Definitely. Yeah, definitely related somehow. Clanny says could do with in-game music. He's given it a 7 out of 10. Ah. Anybody else got any opinions on that one? Andrea, what do you think from what you've seen?
From what I've seen, I'd probably give that a 6 out of 10 as well. So I would, like you say, if we had the instructions and knew exactly what we're supposed to be doing, 6 out of 10.
Now Rachel wants to go back to this game. Well, Rachel, you've got a channel. You could do a long play review of it, along with the one that you still haven't done for me. Starlight says 6 out of 10. It seems a bit gimped in the controls. Yeah, Starlight, I agree. Yeah, it is a bit gimped in the controls. Clanny says, I've not laughed so much since your Dizzy videos. There we go. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, no, John has reviewed it and he gave it a 7 out of 10. Well, there we go. So John Gage gives it a 7 out of 10. A few people are giving it a 7 out of 10. Is it a hidden gem? No, not for me. You? No. Yes, I agree. All right, let's move on. How are we doing for time? Oh, it's not too bad. Time's going quicker than I thought, which is wonderful. So let's have a look at the next one. called Meganova. Nice loading screen.
Again, this is one that wouldn't load for me. I kept getting a message coming up on the screen saying the memory was full to 7. Whatever that.
Usually it means it's a 128k game. Nice music. It's a dynamic game, so Spanish again. Rachel says, I know Yellow, I haven't forgotten it. I wrote it down and hoping to get a couple of vids done tomorrow on my day off. There we go. So Rachel's going to do a few vids for us tomorrow, which will be awesome. So, so I want number 2 joystick, and number 4, is it? Bosh. Introduce a code, no. So it must be number 3 to start. Let's have a look at Meganova. It's a shooter. Oh dear me. I didn't do too well then, did I? It's a scrolly space shooter. Yes, dynamic games are well known for being rock solid. I think the biggest problem with dynamic games were all graphics and bad controls. I'm doing miserably here. It's let's have a look. Yeah, certainly interesting.
I like the look of this.
Yeah. Oh, I died miserably there. Let's have another go. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Slow, gotta say. And again, they've used a small screen, so it should be a lot quicker. Oh dear. Yeah, the screen is too small. I agree with you there, John. Well, usually they did the small screens just to help with the scrolling and the animation, but it doesn't seem to help at all on this game for some reason. I think it'll be a little bit quicker. Oh, we got some ground. Oh. Oh, they're coming from behind as well. Oh.
Looks tricky.
It is. It's Oh, that's an interesting concept. A spaceship that's landed and then comes up to have a go at you. That's an interesting concept. Not bad. The votes are in. What's that Clanny says there?
4 out of 10.
Oh, we got a 4 out of 10.
Clanny's 4 out of 10. John Gage 4 out of 10. Without playing it, I'd probably say 5 out of 10 maybe, because I quite like any of the shooter games. Mm-hmm. So do I like Nemesis and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, it's certainly one of those games that it could have been better, especially in this day, like, as Clanny says. You've got Edge Grinder, you've got Relentless, there's the new R-Type updated version of R-Type. So, yeah, it's not bad. The screen is very small.
Yep.
Which is off-putting for me, because by the looks of it, there's no reason for it. The only reason they used to have small screens is to speed up the animation graphics, so less to work with. And there's no excuse really for it being so jerky. So I'm going to give this one a 5. I think we should go with... Oh, GP's back in the chat, so let's see what he has to say. He says he thinks it's a solid 5. Yeah. Well done. Well done. So, yeah, interesting game, but not a hidden gem in my books.
No. Not for me.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So, we've got another game by Dynamic here called Mega Nova. Oh no, that's what I've just been playing. Shall we try that again? Mega Nova, Mega War, I should say. So Clanny says it's better than S-Dragons. Oh yes, and Dragon, yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
It must be something about the name Mega, because Mega Nova and both would not.
Interesting tune. Not bad. Not bad at all. Music. Let's have a look. Nope. Mega War. Press again. Now look at the size of that screen. They've made it small. Now this is a game by Genesis. So press fire. Now then, well, it certainly goes a bit quicker than the last one. And interesting. I'm shooting them, but they don't seem to be dying. Oh, there you go. I think maybe you have to get them spot on or something. Yeah. You have to get it smack bang in the middle of the mouth for them to die by the looks of it. It's definitely got a Xenon vibe, yes. There we go. Come on. Yeah, collision detection is crap on it. I mean, how many times have I hit these and nothing happens? Yeah, I'm shooting them. I am hitting them, as you can see by the explosions, but nothing happens. Yeah.
Looks really frustrating.
Yeah, I'm getting pissed off with it, to be honest. Is that no? And then it starts from the beginning. No, definitely not. The idea's there. It's like, well, look at that. I can just go. It's going across me and nothing's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna go for I'm going for a 3 on this one. A 3 out of 10, because it's certainly, the idea's there, but it's like they just gave up on the programming and thought, sod it, we'll put it out anyway. Yeah, if you look, I can actually just go up in the middle, and there you go. There's no risk or reward really there, is there? No, definitely not for me, I'm afraid. 4 out of 10 for effort. What do you think? Sorry, I missed you then.
Oh no, I'm just saying, definitely not for me, this one. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole feel of it. Wrong.
Yeah, it's the idea's there, but it's just, I think they just rushed it through. Johnny B says 4 out of 10. John Gage says 4 out of 10. Rachel says it looks good but doesn't deliver. Starlight says 4 out of 10. I wonder what GP has to say about this. Really, GP? He wasn't impressed. Next game, Mermaid Madness. And I have to say, I've never heard of this one before. How did you get on?
Oh, sorry.
Go on, how did you get on?
This one, the controls were And it's the last one that didn't work for me. Everything else worked, but this one I got as far as here and nothing was.
Oh, what's a shame. I'll certainly.
This one's stream a couple of weeks. I might be making it up with someone else.
Starlight's there says it's based on the film Splash. Clanny says, I played this recently, it is far too difficult. Oh, so it's got a high difficulty level. Let's have a look and see. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So, oh, look at that. Oh, there she goes. So, okay. Oh, animals. Oh, I've just clocked today an old tyre. There you go. I think she's got a few tyres of her own there. Right, so the sea creatures sort of take your energy by the looks of it. I have no idea what I'm doing, get off. Yeah, the controls on this are a nightmare. It's actually hitting me thumb. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a bottle. Oh, yeah. Get off. You think being a mermaid that all the creatures is actually... Oh, I'm stuck now. Can't get out of that corner. So that'll kill me. Again, the idea is there. Graphics are okay. Controls are really difficult.
I do like the look of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Oh, there we go. I've plotted an old side. Oh, and you can put it back as well. Right, so you can pick objects up and move them. So, come away, stupid jellyfish. You think of being a mermaid that all the sea creatures would be fine with her. Oh, no. So we can go across here. Oh, salt. Oh, I dropped my tyre. Oh, get off.
Hi, Anna.
Is that Anna in the chat? Hiya, darling. No, we started early, darling. We started early. I'm trying to start at 7 from now on to give when I've got a lot of games to go through, because it's not fair on Mikey, Smith, and Janie having to wait an extra hour to go on. So interesting, nice graphics. Terrible controls. This game would piss me off within, well, it's already started to piss me off with the control system. I'll be dead honest. I would certainly give this a 4. I'm sorry, it's got to be a 4 for me. What do you think?
Again, I think this is one of these ones, the idea is there to just worked on it a wee bit more now. You're saying the controls don't work properly on it, so you can't enjoy a game if you can't control it. So,
well, that's the problem. That's the problem with the controls. I was actually, my thumb started hurting straight away, and because it wasn't moving. You press harder, don't you, on your control pad?
Yeah.
And it's not doing what you want. So let's have a look. It's a bit wet according to Starlight. Let's see what GP has to say about it. Well, there you go. He quite liked the mermaid. He made a few comments there about the mermaid. You know, who am I to judge on your preferences there, buddy? But yeah, At least he agrees it's it's a crap game, but yeah, I'm not going to repeat some of the things he did say. Shall we move on? Are we doing if it's like 8 o'clock? Awesome. Dum, bum, 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 bum. My flaming Discord keeps sending me messages. Stop it. Let's move on to the next game. Now, this is a player's game, so player's budget, I believe. Metal Army. Now, interesting looking game. How did you manage this with this one, Andrea?
This one worked. You'd be glad to hear. This one worked, so it did. It was really frustrating.
It was frustrating for you, yeah.
Like, for me,
it's certainly interesting. I'll play it in a minute. I never get to smoke a fag properly, because it keeps going out while I'm playing. So let's have a look. Who's in the chat now? John Gage gave that a 1 out of 10 the previous game. Rachel owned it. There you go, Rachel. Maybe another one to add to your list, Rachel. Yeah, it's difficult. What happens is, yeah, Mikey, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's interesting. The problem is, if I make a sound or a click or anything in here, it mutes Andrea's microphone, so sometimes it can be a bit... And if I'm talking, it mutes her microphone. So, let's have a look. So, Clonny had Metal Army. The first screen is a pain in the arse. So, you had your Amstrad CPC, Andrea, while you were at school, yes?
Yes, I got it 1988 or 89. I never remember which year. I had the green screen. It was my next door neighbour. They had an Amstrad, and I used to go in and play theirs all the time. And eventually, I convinced my gran and my granda that to get me Christmas. And the neighbour's one was colour, so whenever I got mine, I got it at it being green screen. So, on my birthday, it was a modulator that was bought and played it on the TV. But yeah, I had it up until so I did.
Ah, yes. It's what were you like at school? Were you a good girl, or were you a bit of a naughty girl?
Girl, I was a very good girl. I would have been into sports. I used to do judo, gymnastics. Like everything that girls shouldn't like cars and playing in the muck, but it was never in trouble. Always good girl.
Ah, well, if I was around you, you would have been in a lot of trouble, my dear. So, Mikey Slave saying hello. Yes, he says, were you a good girl? Judo, don't mess with her, Yellow. Well, I'm quite happy for it to get me in a couple of leg locks. That'll be quite interesting.
I haven't done it in a long, long time.
Oh, I'm sure we can practice. There we go. So, Anna's let's have a look. Rachel said, my brother completed the game. I got close but never actually did. Oh, well, there you go. So this is one close to Rachel's heart. Clanny didn't complete many games back in the day, except for the Dizzies. Yes, Clanny is a Dizzy fan. Well, not quite as obsessive as somebody we all knew. I don't remember completing 8-bit games. Did you complete games, Andrea?
Nope. The patients were.
Yeah, I was the same. It was like, I watched Zypho, obviously, and Zypho, he'll play a game from the beginning to the end, and I'm like, God, I'm crap at it. How does he do it?
I played the games and didn't even know what I was even doing in them. It was just play the game and that was it. Until Zypho is playthrough of Vindicator, I didn't realise that there was more after the beginning of it with the corridors, and I thought that was the game. I didn't anything else to it, so that's how good I am.
Clanny says, I like Dizzy, but I would never wank over him. Well, it's up to you, mate, yeah. You can swear on my stream, by the way, guys. You know me, I don't have a lot. A lot of the aimers, to be fair, without looking at the instructions, were pretty much impossible, and some were properly almost impossible. One or two were impossible. There was a lot of... I was more of a... I play the game, and then I'd just move on to the next. I'd be happy not to complete it. I'd be happy that I just played it, the games. I was never a great gamer. I'm still not a good gamer. It's more, oh, you can hear me dogs in the background. Sorry about that. They're all barking to go out for the loo. I apologise, guys. But yeah, I was always a crap gamer, but I still love doing it. It's one of them, how can I put it? You're not going to master it. I was not going to master it. I wasn't going to be brilliant at it, but I still enjoyed it. And I'd still enjoyed buying games and trying them. And that's where my memories is, not completing them, just giving them a go. So I don't know if you feel the same.
The only game I ever think I completed, Amstrad, was Roamed in the Ropes. So, but no, we done stupid. When my cousins came over, we'd have played the likes of Old Mummy and that on the computer, and then we'd have went out into the garden and we'd have played our own version of it, between ourselves. So it's wee things like that, wee memories like that. Me and a friend of ours used to sit and play Fruit Machine, and we used to sit and go, oh, I really wish we slot in the front of the TV there, I wish you could get the money out. Stupid things like that. And that's what I remember from playing games. So.
Well, there you go. You've one-upped Klansman. He never completed Rolling on the Ropes. So there you go. You've one-upped him. And good evening, Stephen. Good to see you, sir. Retro and Lim. Well, we've been sailing through these games and a lot quicker than I thought we would, to be honest. We've been doing well. I'm going to have a look at this next one now. And you said you've played it. What did you say you thought about this one again?
Frustrating. Really, really frustrating.
Frustrating. So let's have a look. I can hear a dog in the room next to me. Yeah, I'm just making sure it's not doing a mess. Wait. What are you doing? Oh, it's not the dog. It's the missus. She's tiptoeing around because I'm streaming. So here we go. So, there's Zypho in the chat. Hello, Zypho. Good to see you, buddy. So, just for a little bit of a change, shall we ask GP what he thought of this game before we play it? Yeah. What did you think of this game, GP? I see. Yeah, he was struggling with it as well. He found it frustrating. Then he gave a little anecdote of other things that frustrates him, but in a different way. Let's not go there, shall I? Yeah, Mike, there you go. Clanny agrees with him. Absolutely agrees with him. So let's have a look at this one. So it's Metal Army, press fire and pressing fire. Nice graphics. Nice animation. Oh, I like that as well. Oh, I'm liking this. Oh, I died there. I didn't press my button, did I? There it is. Forgot to press my fire button. Oh, well, we got rid of the monster. So, I remember this now. Oh, no, I walked into it. Well, fortunately, I've got lots of lives. I've got, I think you have something like 10 lives or 9. Oh.
took me about 10 goes to get with them flames.
Yeah. Ah, damn it! John Gage says it looks nice. I wonder if jumping helps. No. Oh, it's just that little bit too close. Yeah, I think you probably did better than what I'm doing at the moment.
I got green and got completely stuck and just give up.
Yeah. No. It's certainly interesting if I can get past this bloody screen, which I can't at the moment. There you go, died. There you go. You certainly did better than me. Let's have another crack at it. So, yeah, you've got 9 men apparently. Yeah, that's how you kill it with your little zappy thing. All right. Oh, yeah, just got to get it pixel perfect. Yeah, it's frustrating, you're right. No, you can't run across. I'm determined to find out. Nope. Yeah, very frustrating. Very frustrating.
Yep.
Anna says 9 men a bit much. Well, to be honest, I'm using them all up, Anna. Look, I'm down to 3 already, and I can't even get past the first screen. Oh, very frustrating game. Beautiful graphics, gotta say. I am impressed with the graphics if I can get past it. Now, in practice, when I set up the game, oh, for God's sake, I actually did better. I don't know. So.
No, I got as far as the second screen, and you have the wee platforms that come up and down, and I managed to have both of them up, fall off, and no way of getting them back down again, so I was completely stuck.
Yeah. Zypho says this is death by orange farts.
Hi, Zypho.
Ah, nearly did it then. Damn. Well, I keep coming back to it, so it's got that just to try and get past this one bloody screen.
I think you get that frustrated, you're determined, you need to get past the first screen just to say
if the rest is as shit as this one, yeah. There you go. Zypho says hello to you, my dear. Rachel enjoyed this back in the day. Yeah. Did you get any further than what we've done, Rachel? Interesting game. Looks nice. Nice graphics, etc. I'm going to have no judgment on this one because I think it's my actual crap gameplay that's the problem, not some. Yes, it's frustrating. So I'm not going to score this one.
Go
on.
No, I was going to say I would probably give this 7 out of 10. The graphics are good. Just like you say, if you can master the actual game, it'd be so much easier. But it looks like an interesting game.
Yeah, certainly an interesting game. It needs somebody like Zypho himself to certainly do what needs to be done for us to see the rest of it. Yeah, but it is really difficult. Clanny's given it a 3 out of 10. He says it's too hard from the get-go. I agree, it is too hard from the get-go. I'm going to reserve score because I'm going to actually have a good go at this one. Mikey Smith saying, every time it beeps, I think it's my Discord. No, it's mine, buddy. Rachel got fairly far in. I'm not sure whether I've actually completed. I can't remember. Mikey Smith's giving it a 5. Retro and Steve's giving it a 5. Yeah, I'll give it a 5 midway, definitely. And I think, I'm not sure I want to long play this one. At least it's not a specky port. I think it's Zyphone should have a crack at it and let us know if it's because I'm like I says I'm a crap gamer. I'm going to have another go at it where I can I'll actually use it on my real machine because it's actually because I'm streaming. It's very small, so I can't. I've got a very small screen, so I've got all the rest of my software going. So maybe I'll do better on a bigger one, on a bigger screen. So yeah, definitely worth a go. Ooh, 14 viewers now. Wonderful. And there's a message there for you from Andrea. Sorry, from Anna.
So I'm just trying to read back up the chat. Where is it?
No, it's just Anna saying, also, well done, Andrea. Nice to see you being brave again.
Thank you, Anna. It's your turn next week.
Yeah, it's Anna Zero's turn next week. She said she'd do next week, so I'm going to hold her to it. And let's have a look. 8:21. Hey, we're doing well. We're getting through these a lot quicker than I thought we would. So yeah, 5 out of 10. What do you say, GP? Oh dear. That little bit at the end was a bit dodgy, but yes, yeah, he is agreeing with us. Yes. Yellow Belly's Angels. Yes, they are all. Mikey Smith's calling you the Angels. Yes, they're all part of the Belly Harem or Harem. So, let's move on to the next game. Insert disk image. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, here we go. MGT. This is a Loriciel game, and it's an isometric. We have a tune. Oh, you look lovely, Anna. Don't you worry about it, my dear. Interesting tune. And it's a isometric. Now, you actually spoke to me earlier and said you played this one. What were your thoughts on this one, Andre?
This one, once you actually get the hang of the controls, is actually quite good. First, I could not get a hang of the controls whatsoever, and then eventually, once you get into it, I was intended to spend say about 10 minutes on each game just to see what it was like, and I think I sat for half an hour playing this. Oh. Just simply trying to get from room to room, and it moves well. I don't know, there's something about it. It just ended up playing for half an hour, and one of them games once you start.
Yeah, it is certainly interesting. It uses let's have a look, yeah. Control system similar to the last isometric game we played. Now, what's that on the floor? Nothing. Oh, it's a jump. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So those little things are jump things, yeah. Is it that one? Yeah. So if I press that and then you can, I getcha. How interesting. Nice graphics. Come on. Yeah, the controls can be a bit frustrating.
Yep. Every
But,
room have something. There's something in every room to be done, seemingly.
yeah. I like the look of it. I think it certainly reminds me. Oh, now what's that there? I'd like to see the minimalist furniture in the rooms here. Clanny says this looks nearly as good as the SC version. It does look nice, Clanny. It does. I have to admit. Oh, there's a laser beam there. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do in this game, but I'm quite. From what I can see there, the level it's got different levels, so you can go re-enter the room, but at a higher level. Very obviously Night Law, that type of game, the Ultimate Play the game. Yeah, very interesting. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I think this one certainly deserves a little bit more attention. Let's have a look. Yeah, the only thing is the controls. Now, when I used to play isometric games, and I love isometric, don't get me wrong, I'd always have it that I could rotate left and right and then have a button for forward, rather than what this is set to, where it's just the direction. It just always worked better for me. I wish that was the one thing I wish I could do. Oh, then. Oh, God.
Obviously, without having the instructions, it's hard to know if you're trying to get out of the building, what exactly you're supposed to be doing. Obviously, you go into each room, you do something, get through to the next room, and so on. The end goal actually is. I know you shoot these.
You can shoot these.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, shooting. Nothing seems to be happening. Yeah. Again, one of those games where I think you need to know what you're doing, which I certainly don't. Definitely worth getting the. Is it a French only game, this?
Not sure.
Let's have a look in the chat what they say. Nice graphics, good use of the CPC blues and purples. Yes, it's nice graphics indeed. Yeah, CPC did seem to do really good on isometrics. It did, and the proper use of the mode 1 isometrics like Batman and etc. The proper use of the colours was lovely. Let's have a look. Stephen Hawking's driving simulator. Lots of Johns and Darrens in our group. Yep, and Craig's. Amstrad Maniac did this one as well. Did he? Yeah, wait. Maniacs did them all. Yeah, Amstrad, he does do them all. It's just a shame that he does them in a different language. Definitely worth checking out. I want to carry on. Now, this is something that for me it makes a game a hidden gem. Really, I actually want to play this more. I really do. It's grabbed my interests from the get-go. I'm going to call this a gem. For me, personally, this is just for that grabability. Definitely a hidden gem for me. Never seen it before, and I love isometrics. So, for me personally, a hidden gem, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Just that 8.5 to 9 out of 10, just for that grabability, because I really do want to play this more. I really do.
No, I would agree with you, definitely. An 8 or 9. I don't normally like this type of game, but could have sat probably for a couple of hours playing it. So definitely, yeah.
Definitely worth investigating for guys. And we'll just check in with. Oh, Mr. Thong's back. Let's see what Mr. Thong has to say. What do you think, Mr. Thong? Well, I think that was he was complaining about us comparing him to GP. He was getting a little bit upset really, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with 8.5. How's that, Starlight? I'm gonna go for 8.5, but it is my hidden gem. Yeah, because it's the grab factor, and I have to say I really, 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 really love isometric games. As soon as I saw the Ultimate games on a Spectrum, I was gripped. And Alien 8 for me, Amstrad, I played that forever. And Night Law, absolutely love them. Yeah. Now he's saying not sure about that. Yeah, Mr. Thong there. He says he's. How dare we compare him to GP? They're quite, they're not related. He said. So yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. What's that? Belly is the Simon Cowell of Amstrad. Yeah. I'm just giving my thoughts on it, really. Simon Crowell. Yeah, learn to spell, Steve. Learn to spell. Interesting game. Now, you didn't get any further than this game, did you, with the ones I sent you? Was there any more?
I done Micro Mouse.
Right.
Micro Mouse, Marble Man. I think that's called Marble Man. Sound right?
Okay, let's have a look at those. So far, if you're interested, those that are coming late, we've got 3 hidden gems so far. Well, 3. So, let's have a look. Next one is Micro Mouse. Oh, that's a little intro. No. Let's have a look at this. Oh, really nice graphics. So it's a Virgin Mastertronic game, 1989, so pretty late on in the Amstrad's life. Certainly interesting. Glider Rider music, apparently. Yeah, apparently Pete Tong did the Sonics on this. Let's have a look. Jay Atkinson, McLaughlin. Yeah, nice tune. It is. Well, let's have a look. So.
Nice iPhone.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. You get your pizza, mate. You get your pizza. And we'll see you through the week on your channel, as always. You'll be on Twitch. So, are you streaming Monday, Zypho? Just let people in the chat know. Right. Number 2 for joystick. And is that 0 to start the game? Let's have a look. Oh. Okay. The aim of this game, I believe, is to repair the circuits.
Yep.
Now, I don't actually know how to do that. Get off. Oh, I did miserably there, didn't I? Have I died already? Get off. Alright, so creatures kill you and blow holes in the circuit board. Okay. So, how do you know if the circuits are broken?
Down in the corner there, you can see on one of the wee tracks, it looks like a bit of rust on one of the joints.
Ah.
You see if you stop on one of the red crosses. Now I was playing with a keyboard, so I don't know what it's like with a joystick, but if you spacebar, you get different shapes of pipe or track, whatever. And then you have to go there and you fix it, and then you just go around the whole track. The only thing is with this, you only seem to get the one track. So it would get tedious after a while, but it is, I like.
Right, so I just have to try and find...
See on the wee console, down beside where the time's gone down, see the pipe.
Yeah, I can see the... Oh, I have to go back to a red thing, I assume.
So if you...
That's right, there's a junction, so go to the... Get off! They're annoying. So there's one like that and one like that. But does it actually tell you where it physically is?
No, you have to go and...
Okay, so oh, right, well that's a bit of rust there on the track. Ah, there it is over there. Let's see. Do you press anything when you're on it? It's done it. Yeah.
Or again, yeah. Did you get it? Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Right. I understand now. So, interesting concept, I have to say. Those enemies are a pain in the arse, though. So
don't seem to be able to do anything about them.
Yeah, it's a shame. There you go, I've repaired that one. Get off. Ugh. Interesting concept. I actually like this. Now, oh, is it one of those? Get on with it. Certainly frustrated. Yes. Yeah, that's just going in the chat there. It says, John Gay says, it looks frustrating to play.
It is to start with, but once you actually work out and get into the flow of what you're doing, it's actually not too bad.
All right. So, what would you give this one?
Probably 7 out of 10, because from what I can see, there is only the one. You don't get, different screens with right on it, so it would get boring in that sense. So 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 there. So that's let's see what GP has to say. What do you think, GP? Wow, lots to say there about that. It's he was talking about mice and tubes and hamsters. I'm not sure what he was on about. It sounded a little bit dodgy to me, but then that's our GP, isn't it? So let's have a look what the chat says. John Gage gives it a 4 out of 10. Clenny's giving it a 6 out of 10. If it's budget. Now that's a very good point. Was it a budget game? We'd have to find out if it was a budget game. If anybody in the chat can just let us know. Restaurant thinks it's nice. Yeah, one of them needs to play it a lot of. Yeah, it's certainly 6 out of 10 there off Retro on Limb. I like it. I'm gonna go with the 7 out of 10 as well. Hidden Gem just misses out on as a hidden gem. And now I've understood it, I want to play it again. So this is the great thing of having guests, because they do all the legwork for you guys. Andrea's been absolutely superb. She's done all the homework, which was really, really good of her. So, yeah, very interesting game. Certainly worth playing. Guys, what I shall do is all these games will be put in my Discord for you to try yourselves. And please, do try them. Do try them. I think there was one possibly game left, was there, Andrea?
Mobile Man. It was Mobile Man, so it was.
So it was. God, I love your accent, you know. I need a recording of your accent for those lonely nights.
Hate the sound of our accent.
You hate it? Oh, I love it. I love it.
I hear our accent on TV and cringe. So
Oh, it's certainly one of those accents and voices that's, yes, a man like me can appreciate in those, as I said, lonely times with a pack of Kleenex. Anyway, sorry, Andrea. So, yeah, your accent's really nice. I mean, have you ever, have you got a bit of Welsh in you?
no.
Would you like?
No.
I was going to say it's the same because dwi'n gwybod dipyn bach yn siarad Gymraeg.
You're shocking.
I know. Well, it wouldn't be me if it was any other way. So, Johnny B says, I love Andrea's accent, so I do.
Thank you, Johnny.
There you go. So, Axel Lim says, I'm a dirty git. Well, yeah, and as if you didn't know. And Michael Smith Mars gives a shocked face. Well, there you go. So, what's this saying? Oh my God, it's in French. Sublime Pinard V propose 5 vies. No. Poor one, what? No, I don't want it. So, well, he says, pure filth, as always, love it. There you go. Oh, now this is on a demo. You'll probably do better than me actually playing it. Yeah.
This game drove my... Oh, I couldn't control it. I could only seem to go down.
So you have control problems. I'm sorry, I'm just watching the demo because usually the demos give you an idea of what to do. Well, you pick somewhat up then. A flower by the looks of it. Interesting. Let's have a look, say then. So, you can go left, you can go right, and there's nothing else on this screen, is that? No, so you drop down, I assume. Boom, 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 boom. So, control seems to work for me.
Oh no, I was able to move left and right, okay, suppose it was on fire, but...
Oh, this is... Yeah. Something going on with these flowers which I don't understand. But I can shoot. Oh.
That pump kills you. If you can hear that pump, it kills you.
The pump kills you. Right, so let's have a look. Can you shoot it? No. Oh, I collected a flower. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, skelly bones there. Die. Oh, you won't die. Alright, so I'll try and avoid him. Now then. I've got a red one now, so let's have a look. Let's drop down here. Doesn't do anything to the robot. Does look nice, John, yeah? I've got a feeling the different colour flowers kill, are like weapons for different creatures. So I've currently got a blue one. So, does it work on that? No. So let's go and change the... Let's go up there and see if I can change the flower. So I've now got a yellow flower. Let's see if that does it.
Just watching you playing this, I think it's been my controls.
Again. Oh, hello, Wayne John. Good to see you, buddy. I like the look of this game. It makes me think this is what Airwolf should have been. Well, it's certainly better than Airwolf, isn't it? So blue doesn't do anything to that. We've got a pump there. I wonder how you deactivate the pumps. You said the pumps kill you, do you?
Well, they were killing me.
The pumps kill you. There you go. So I think this again is one of those that needs further investigation, really. Obviously being able to play it. Oh, I can't go that way. The only problem I've got is he does get stuck a lot, so it slows it down the fluidity. See, now blue killed that, and the red flower I had didn't. So, yeah, I think I was right. And I think you will find it's the same for these barrels of toxic waste. You've got to have the right colour flower. It certainly makes sense.
Yeah.
See, and there's a little gap there for you to shoot through. Yeah. So, yeah, you can destroy them through there, and then you can go back up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually enjoying this game. Certainly beats Airwolf. What's the chat saying there? Yes, yeah. Yeah, it can't be worse than Elf. I totally agree. Oh, I don't know what happened then. Someone killed me. Oh, I think I ran out of fuel because I was hovering. Interesting game. Nice mechanic. I like this now. I'm going to give this a strong 7. Definitely give it a strong 7. I like it. It's fun. It's interesting. I'm going to give this a 7. A very strong 7. 7.5 maybe. Definitely worth investigating, and I think as soon as you've got the instructions, etc., you'll know what to do, and yeah, definitely.
Getting a 5 from me wasn't until I seen someone play it properly, so
yeah. Well, what we'll do is after the stream, my love, we'll try and get you sorted out with a proper emulator, so you can try these for yourself. So we've got scores coming in. We've got Anna Apocalypse agreeing with me on the 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 off Retro and Lynn and Johnny B. Mikey Smith's giving it a 7. Clanny's giving it an 8. So yes, I asked him to do this years ago, and he's still working on it. Yeah, we need some more Clanny videos, definitely. We've missed you, buddy. We need more love. So, yeah, I'm happy with that game. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely worth playing, Andrew. Once we've sorted you out with a decent emulator. Yeah, really liking it. What do you think from what you've seen?
No, I do. I like it, so I do. It reminds me of a game actually that I used to call Turbo Chopper. It was like Airwolf as well. But this looks definitely like it's a lot easier to control. So it does. So I would play that.
So there we go, folks. We've had some games on today, and we've got some. I think, did I say 3 hidden gems? Did we have?
Yes.
Can you remember what they were?
Magica, Mariana the Dragon,
and
and MGT.
and Magnetic Tank MGT. Yeah, 3 hidden gems there for you guys to try. Certainly good games. I think we've done well to get through all these. How did you think it went, GP? Well, there you go, GP. I thought it went quite well. Yeah, it's quite. What was that? Mr. Thong now wants to chirp in. Well, I'm sorry, mate. You know, I've got to have him on as well. I can't just have you on, can I? Don't start arguing. Right, stop it, the pair of you, or you won't be on the stream next week. There we go. That's them. Calm down. Sorry about that, Andrea. Get a bit competitive. Yeah, competitive. What can you say? Oh dear. Yes, I will do. I will do that, buddy. I will. Yeah, I know. He is vile indeed. I know. And Mr. Thorne's no better. It may turn into fisticuffs if I may have to separate them. To be honest, even though I'm sure they're related, but I better not say it. I don't want them to upset them. So there we go, folks. Is that all the games, Andrea, so far?
Yep, I think so. Yep. You sent Minesweeper as well, but I think everyone knows Minesweeper.
Yeah, I said that, but it just happens to be in the collection. There is a version. Have I got time? Yeah, I'll throw it on. Everybody knows Minesweeper. On the old Windows, there is an Amstrad version, which is amazing. Now, I used to waste many hours on this when I should have been working, as most people did back in the day. But yes, it's a Minesweeper game. So left, right, up, down, and space thing, and I think it was the Alt to flag. Yes, Alt to flag on this keyboard. And let's see if I can open up a space. There we go, it's dead. But you can actually choose the size of, there you go. You can actually choose the size. So I always like the number 4, which is the 16x16. And it really is. It's all right, it's slower, but what a great game it was. Just to have it, there we go, on the Amstrad I've opened up there. So we know that that's one, and we know that that's one. So that one, it's got to that. There's definitely one that's not. Now I can play this all night. So if that's there, that isn't one. That isn't one. That isn't one. That isn't one. There we go. That's opened that area up. So yeah. So it's Minesweeper. We all know Minesweeper. What a great game it was back in the day. Love it. 10 out of 10 from me, just for the nostalgia value. I'll put this on my Discord for you guys to have a go yourself. So, yes, it was on the CPC, Anna. There you go. So, there is something you didn't know. So, there we go, folks. So, yes, we have Minesweeper, which is awesome. So, I'll just reset this now. There we go. And I will put that in Discord. So, there we go. That's the stream for tonight. Big, huge thank you to Andrea. What a superstar you are. Oh, it's always a pleasure to have you, Andrea.
Listening to me rambling.
Oh no, it's better than listening to me rambling. To be honest, it gets very lonely on streams, and it's always nice to have some eye candy as well as intelligence on the stream.
You're making me blush now.
Oh, I could make you blush, love. And give my love to the kids.
I will.
Give my love to Chris.
Shall, who's upstairs playing his C64?
He's actually playing on it.
Yep.
Oh, right. Well, we'll have to get him on stream. When I do Commodore stream next, the next Commodore stream I do, we'll have him on. Definitely. Definitely. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. So, big thanks also to my other special guests, GP, and also the other guest, Mr. Thong. Well, there you go. So, join me next week. Hopefully, all being well. We have the lovely Anna Zero, if she's up to it. Which should be absolutely awesome. You got a big heart there from Klansman. And Micah Smith is going to be following me in a minute at 9 o'clock. Please, if somebody can put a link to Micah Smith in the chat for me, that would be awesome. Big thanks to Anna, who hopefully will be here. Andrea did great. She did awesome. Wise words indeed. Yes, it's nice to have wise words off GP. He can do it now and then. And yeah, Andrea did awesome. There you go. Lots of love here. Lovely Andrea. You did brilliantly. Off Rachel. And yeah, big shout out now to Mikey Smith Light is going live. And I'm going to leave the last words to you, Andrea. What would you like to say?
Thank you for listening to me for the last 2 hours. I believe it's actually been 2 hours. And make sure you tune in for my next.
Beautiful. Right, so head over to Switch, everybody, now. You've got 3 minutes. He's going to be doing a bit of SNES, and then it's his usual game shows, and hopefully a phone in. Please do phone in. If he gives the phone number out, don't leave the poor guy hanging. And we shall see you next week. We are continuing with the letter M because there is still a load to get through. So I will see you all next week. So it's a goodbye from me.
See you all next week.
A goodbye from Andrea. Goodbye, GP. That was a bit rude, but yeah, okay, I'll see you too. So all that leaves